teacher. Okay, so let's take a look at 8.2. Yesterday, or the last time we talked about quarter inch, half inch, and inches. Now we're going to talk about a foot and a yard. Okay, so a foot and a yard are also customary units to measure length. Okay, 1 foot is 12 inches. Okay, so it's about, if you put your hands spread out together, that's about 1 foot. And then we talk about a yard. 1 yard is 36 inches. Now, if you were at school, I have a yardstick to show you, but maybe mom or dad have a yardstick at home that they can show you. But a yard, they say, is from the tip of your nose to your fingertip is about 1 yard. Okay, so that's 36 inches. So my question is, 36 inches is how many feet? It's 3 feet. So 3 rulers equals 1 yardstick. Okay, and a foot and a yard are used to measure larger objects. Okay, instead of using an inch, that would take a really long time to measure, like the length of your desk, or the length of the table that you're sitting at right now, or the length of your book. You would use a ruler or foot. If you're measuring the length of the carpet in your living room, you might use the yardstick. Okay, it just makes it easier to measure because you're using a larger unit of measurement. Okay, so they say a football is about a foot. So 3 footballs would be about a yardstick, or the length of a bat. Okay, so let's take a look here. The width of a book, would we use inches, feet, or yards to measure it? I think we would use, well, it depends. Inches or feet to, the width of a book, we would definitely use inches. What about length of a crayon? Yeah, we would definitely use inches. What about height of a person? We would use feet. And what about the length of a soccer field? What would we use? Yards. Yep, you're right. Okay, so you're going to have some practice in your workbooks to work on, but we're going to go over some of this together because you are going to see this on your workbook pages. So choose a letter of the best estimates. So the height of a glass, do you think would be 8 inches, 80 inches, or 8 yards? 8 inches. So estimate, remember, is just a guess, right? We want to use our best guess. So the height of a glass would be about 8 inches. What about length of a truck? 5 feet, 20 feet, or 20 yards? 20 yards. Very good. Okay, so let's look at this table. Okay, so we have 12 inches is 1 foot. We have 24 inches is 2 feet. If we have 1 yard, how many feet is that? 3. Good. And how many inches? 36. Great. So if we have 4 feet, how many inches? 48. Good. So this is 5 feet, 60 inches. 6 feet would be 72. And how many yards? 2. 2 yards. Okay, so now we need to compare. Is 3 inches greater than, less than, or equal to 3 feet? That would be less than. What about 6 feet and 72 inches? So that way you got to do a little bit of math. You got to think about how many feet is 72 inches. 72 inches is 6 feet, so that would be equal. What about 2 yards and 5 feet? You have to put this yards into feet. They got to be the same measurement in order to compare them. So you got to either change yards to feet or feet to yards. So 2 yards is how many feet? How many feet are in a yard is 3. So 2 yards would be 6 feet. So 2 yards is greater than 5 feet. And then again, when you're ordering the measurements from longest to shortest, we have to, again, put all of these in the same measurement. So if you move everything to inches or feet or yards, then you can compare. And I think I'm going to switch over to a Word document here, and I'm going to show you. Nope, not that. Hold on. Okay. So if I have 4 feet, we know that 4 feet is, let's convert these into inches. 4 feet is how many inches? 48, right? 2 yards is how many inches? 72. And then we have 15 inches. So now you can very easily make this from longest to shortest. So we've got 2 yards. This looks really great. Sorry, guys. 4 feet. And then 15 inches. So you have to get these into the same measurement in order to put them into greatest or longest to shortest or shortest to longest. Okay? I know that's really, really difficult to understand at this point, but I think you guys can do this.